Hello everyone, thank you very much for coming. I am very excited to be here to announce my candidacy for Mayor of Delray Beach. Thank you. In preparation for this speech, I thought back on what first brought me to Delray. I guess I was about 6 years old, and my family and I came to visit Bill Plum and his family. Bill is here this afternoon. He's a pioneer from Delray Beach. Thank you, Bill, for coming. We continued these visits for many years, and in 1985, my family decided to invest in Delray Beach. We opened Carney Bank on Linton Boulevard, and as a community bank, made loans and provided advice to hundreds of local businesses, individuals, and even churches. In 1996, it became obvious to my wife and me that we wanted to live in Delray Beach. So we left Fort Lauderdale, and soon the rest of the family followed. Let me introduce them to you. First, my wife Lucy, my son Thomas, my brother Dan and his wife Christine, and their son Dan, who's a Boca Raton policeman. We're very proud of him. My brother Peter, and last but not least, the patriarch of my family and my mentor, my dad, Dr. Tom Carney. By the way, my daughter Alice could not be here tonight. She is teaching in Asia. 2 years after moving here, I decided to become more involved in the affairs of Delray Beach and accepted an appointment to the Delray Beach Housing Authority. I served on that board for 6 years, the last 3 of those years as its chairman. The agency was in trouble and in danger of being taken over by HUD. Under my leadership, we fixed those troubles, and when I left the board, it was a high-performing agency. I am very proud of our work there. I was then appointed to the Community Redevelopment Agency, the CRA. I served on that board for 8 years, the last 3 of those years as its vice chairman. During that tenure, we started, finished, and started hundreds of projects replacing slum and blight with success and beauty. My fondest memories include on West Atlantic Avenue, the new state-of-the-art city library, Atlantic Grove, which is a mixed use of retail, restaurants, and residentials, a public pavilion now named after Libby Wesley, and the soon-to-be completed beautiful artistic gateway to our city from I-95. Also, we helped develop the Community Land Trust, through which many families now own their homes for the first time. In Pineapple Grove, our CRA efforts turned a deteriorating area into a thriving retail street, complete with shops and restaurants. We also built 2 parking garages to meet our growing parking needs. In one of those garages, the Old School Square Garage, is the new arts venue, the Arts Garage, which showcases not just fine art, but also the performing arts with jazz, blues, theater, and many other events that are attracting visitors to Pineapple Grove each and every week. I am proud to say that I have been president of the Arts Garage since its inception. 18 months ago, I was elected to our City Commission. A lot has happened during my tenure. We have seen the revitalized and rebuilt Worthing Park, a new Hyatt Hotel just a few steps from here in Pineapple Grove, and the construction of the Beach Pavilion at Atlantic Avenue and A1A is finally happening. We have received 2 national honors recently. We were a finalist again for the All-America City Award, and most recently, we were named by Rand McNally as the most fun small city in America. We have so much to be proud of. But it has not all been fun and games. Due to the sagging national economy, we have had to face 2 of the most difficult budget years in our history of our city. With my finance and legal background, this year I took the lead and found ways to transfer nearly $3 million of surplus funds to cover services and projects that we need. While some cities around us are raising their millages, we have held the line on millage again this year, while at the same time continuing to provide the quality of life and essential services that you demand from your city. We will still be able to execute critical capital projects such as beach restoration, water and sewer infrastructure replacements, and will continue our efforts to beautify and stabilize our neighborhoods. I am also very proud of the fact that since I've been on the Commission, our bond rating has been upgraded to AA. This is a further testament to the fiscal competence of this city. We are obviously on the right track. Through my contacts, we brought in legal talent that helped us draft a legally defensible ordinance to deal with transient housing, an issue which has faced Delray Beach for over 20 years. But we are not finished with our efforts. I have a handle on this issue, and I have several ideas along these lines, even though the federal government can severely restrict what a local government can do. I have set my goals for my term as mayor. We will, with your help, plan our future through Visions 2020, which will happen later this year. We will develop a sustainable budget plan that will take us into the future. And we will, through my CRA experiences, develop and use business incentives to finally make West Atlantic Avenue and the Congress Avenue corridor plans a reality. And this will include the long overdue senior center promised years ago at Lake Ida Road and Congress Avenue. And finally, with the growth that we anticipate in the near future, we must not forget what makes Delray Beach Delray Beach. We need to preserve the character of Delray Beach, the reason we all came here, a family-friendly downtown, neighborhood in which we are all proud to live in, and a healthy business community for all of us to work in. We are at a pivotal time in our city's history. After over 2 decades, we have to hire a new city manager. Now, more than ever, we need a mayor with experience necessary to guide our new city manager as he or she becomes acclimated to the needs and expectations of the Delray Beach city residents. This is why I stand before you today. I hope I have convinced you that I am uniquely qualified at this critical time and that I am the right person at the right time to be your mayor. I am Tom Carney. I ask you for your support and your vote as mayor. Thank you very much.